Just to give you another example of how you might use this, I actually use this for my scanner. I've got one of the Fujitsu SnapScan scanners, which is brilliant, but it just drops all the scanned documents into a single folder, and I like to have things organised. So what I've done is I've set up a separate PDF file. It's actually on my other machine. What I'll do is I'll replicate it here, show you how I've actually set it up. So if I go across to Documents, so this is my PDF folder, and you can see here there's 192 PDFs in here. Now they are all labelled by date, so you can see some of them were scanned in 2006, right down to 2007. So, and again, if we go to list mode, you can see here the dates on them. So October 2006, November, December, January, and February. What I'd like to do is to take these files and have it automatically sorted into monthly folders by year. Now you can do that using Hazel. So what we need to do is we need to add a new folder. It's in my Documents folder, PDFs. We'll say Open. Right, so we've got a blank rule set now. So I'm just going to add a new rule. And this new rule is to sort PDFs. So if, well, I could do certain things here. I could do any file in that folder. So you don't necessarily have to specify the different types of files, but these are going to be PDFs. So I'll say extension is PDF, and then do the following, which is to, and you can see here there's lots of things you can do. You can move files, copy files, set colors, add keywords, add comments, archive, unarchive, open file, rename file, and this is the one I'm looking at, sort into subfolder. And interestingly, import into iTunes and import into iPhoto as well. So it's a way of handling your, rather than just moving your music directly into folders, you can actually get them straight into iTunes. And similarly with photos, so if you're bringing in photos from outside and not sort of using a USB device, you can set up a folder where you can just drop photos in and it will automatically be imported into iPhoto for you. Run Apple script, automate a workflow, shell script. So there's quite a bit here that, you know, there's quite a lot of power you can actually build into this particular application. But let's go back to sort into subfolder with pattern. Now I've just clicked in the box and it's given me these list of different elements. So I want it by well, date created. So I'm just going to drop date created. So this is going to create a subfolder now. But date created isn't quite what I wanted because it's going to say 07, 08, 23. So it's going to show me the full date. Well, I really want it by month order. So I can just click on the triangle and say edit date pattern. Right, I've got a lot more control now. So I can go here and just backspace to delete that bit and backspace that. So if I wanted to just have it year with dashes, that would sort it by year. Let's put the dash back in. But I want the month, so I'm just going to drag the month, and there we go. And if you click on it, you can get different formats as well, but we'll stick with just a numeric value. So there we go. It's going to do it by year and by month, so we'll say done. In fact, it's saying 2007-8. I wonder if that's, let's edit that again, go back to this one. Select the other monthly value. That's better. It says 08 now. One's just a single character, one's a dual character, so we'll stick with that. And take away the attributes, and that's ready to go. So we'll just say OK. Now Hazel is running as well, so this will probably work automatically. Perhaps if I just say stop Hazel and then say OK. Right, and just to double check, just so there's no smoke and mirrors, if we go back to Finder, there's our PDFs with everything in the single directory. And let's say run rules now. And let's go back to Finder. Oh, there we go. You just saw that happening then. So there you can see now all the PDFs have been sorted. It's created separate subfolders for us. So 2006 October, and these are all the PDFs for that month, November, December, etc. Now, if I go across to, I've got a temporary directory with some other files in. Let's have a look. That's in. There we go, temp. Right, these are files that were scanned in August 2007. If I just drop them into my folder that's being monitored, so the PDF folder, so if I just grab them, documents, PDFs, and just drop them in the root. So that would happen now. Normally my scanner would just drop them in. They see they've gone already. The scanner would actually scan, just drop them into that directory. But lo and behold, Hazel has actually taken those files, created this subdirectory, and moved those files across for us. And again, I could now start color coding them, etc., using the labels as well, based on the date of creation and how long they've been there, and all sorts of good stuff.